Today we're going to work on that Murray push mower I showed you guys in a previous video. We're going to see if we can clean it up and get it fixed up and get it running again and see if we can make some money off of it. So if you guys are interested in watching this, stay tuned. Let's start turning some wrenches. Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is John and my friends call me Turning Wrenches 85 here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing good today. So you guys saw in the last video I did diagnostic on those two mowers. One was a Murray, one was an MTD push mower. The links are somewhere on either on the screen or going to be down below if you guys want to take a look at that video. I did diagnostic on one. The MTD one we couldn't get running at the moment, so that'll be next on the pipeline if we can get this Murray one squared away. We know the Murray one runs. It just didn't have no blade on it, and I think I got a blade I can put on there, a universal blade. I don't know how good it is. I think it came off a mower that was the bent shaft, so I don't know if it's bent, the blade, but we'll find out. Also, I did order a cable for it, so it did come in. I ordered it off of Amazon. It was only like $9 and some change. So really, no, the mower is free because I found it on the curve. So really, ain't got no money into this thing. I wanted to see if it run first before I worried about spending money on a cable. I could have done the Ellis Mowers way and rigged it up with a switch. I don't have any wires or anything like now or switches like that right now to do anything like that. Not yet anyway. But anyway, we're going to see if we can get this mower running, get it sorted out, and get it see if we can put it up for spring of 2023. So let me show you guys the mower real quick if you guys hadn't seen it. This is it. There's some things I want to address on here. First of all, we'll clean it up after we get it more sorted out running. We'll probably do it in this video more than likely, if not another video. We'll see how it goes. I want to get this painted here and get this all cleaned up. As you can see, that's all, the paint's coming off it. Maybe take some black paint, get that cleaned up. I gotta see what's going on with this pull cord, why it's tied up like this. I hope its cord's long enough. I mean, I'll put another cord on there if we need to. I think instead of me painting this, I do got another valve cover I got off a junk engine like this. I'm just going to probably just swap it out and not worry about painting it. And what else do we need to do? Of course, install the cable, get that other one off of there, and I think that's about it. Maybe just see if we can straighten out one of the back wheels there. Probably just have to bend it down with some channel locks. Like I said, it's not bad underneath, so it's not going to be hard to clean. Of course, it came with the side chute, so that's a bonus. So, when you sell it on, it comes with that. So, somebody's not beating you down because it doesn't have a side chute for it. So, anyway, let's get back over here. So let's start turning some wrenches. I'm going to get this thing up on my truck, get some tools together. We're going to take the carburetor off and see what it looks like inside, okay? Alright, you guys are set up on back of Big Red. We're going to the basics today. You know why I'm saying the basics? Because I'm not pulling out any impact quarter-inch impacts to do anything. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way, if somebody else didn't have any fancy tools to get this off with here. So we're going to do it old school. Did I have any fuel in this tank? Yeah, we did. Okay, no big deal. So what I mean by old school is the only thing you're going to probably need, and the only reason I brought these out here, I got another set. These are these are SAE ones. This is an open box for $4.98. Unfortunately, they took the main ones, but the only ones we're going to need out of this is the 5/16 and the 9/32, which it's gold on, well, silver on this one, and purple on that one. That's only going to take this off, and then of course you got your 8mm bolts to take that one off. So hopefully enough you guys can see. We're going to get you guys a little bit closer here to the situation. There you go. It's a nice day out here today. It's actually not bad. Let's see what the temperature is. Let me look. It's supposed to be up yesterday. It was like really cold. I'll show you guys what the temperature is. I don't know if you guys can see. It's 46 degrees here. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It's 46 right now, but it doesn't feel that bad if you're out in the sun. So we're going to take the cover off. That's 8mm bolts. Now, hopefully enough. Now, I just said we're going to do this without any tools. And watch me not be able to get this cover off of here. It's easier to take this off because we're going to take this gas tank off and clean it as well. Okay. I know it'd be faster to do it, but you know, somebody might not have, somebody might be watching that doesn't have any power tools and they want to know how to get this off of here. So we're going to go old school. Like if somebody was having troubles getting this off. So I'm using a nut driver extension, you know, one of these things, and I'm putting my 5/16 on there to use that to get the screws off. Well, these are, I guess, bolts, shoulder bolts. They need to be cleaned up a little bit. They're rusty. Maybe we're going to have to use power tools to get that cleaned up. I don't know. Let's see. Get this cover off of here. Because eventually I got to see what's going on with this thing anyway, why it's acting crazy. Let's see. Oh look, there was a spider there at one time. Look. Right there, there was a spider. How you like that? I don't see anything else. Is the recoil okay? Well, looks like it's alright. For some reason it's tied up. I'm going to untie it. I'll untie it here in a little bit and see what's going on with it. That ain't my concern right now. I just want to see what's going on with this. We got to get this situated. So, the air filter, I'm going to see if I can try to clean this with soap and water. I'll do that one off camera. It doesn't look that bad. Maybe we can get away with this cleaning with soap and water and get that out of the way. So, for you guys, I'm going to get you guys off of here so you guys can see. You got your two screws. You got one right here. You guys can see. One right there. That's your 5/16 there. You got one right there. And you can use a 7mm socket right here for these two. Or you can use a 9/32 if you got SAE. So, that's easy to get off of there. So we're going to do this one first. These are the two screws to hold the part of the sides on here for the air filter base cover. So we'll do that. Put these to the side. Like I said, I don't mind to use the regular hand tools. It's no big deal. Now the 9/32, this one's a long bit, but it's purple because it's a Pittsburgh one. Like I said, I got it from Harbor Freight. So these are the two screws right here. They're not hard to take off. You don't put them on, they're really tight. Them will look like self-tapping screws. There's one right there. And the bottom cover of the carburetor is actually 9/32 also, so, which you don't really have to take your tool off of here to do that. So, this is where, you know, let's get some gloves on. Real quick. Should have had these on to begin with. These are other ones I got from Harbor Freight. These are a little bit thicker. They're like 7mm. I'm gonna see how good they are. I'll try to go off my other ones I've had first before I open this box up. Supposed to be a little bit thicker. Here, we'll see if they hold up to carburetor spray. The other one didn't, and there were 5 mil. So let's take the breather tube off. It's right here. Oh, it wasn't even connected anyway. Interesting. There's a bunch of crud came out of there. So we're gonna have to clean that off. We'll have to get a brush and get that cleaned off. That's no big deal. Again, that's something that could be done off camera. And now we need to get this off. Here, so there's 2 tabs right here. Pull this off. They're right here. They just sit on here, the gas tank. Then we got to take this off. Usually, now I had one the last time, and the carburetor. No, it was that Craftsman one. Remember the O-ring was on there, and then the little spacer in between it, the white one was missing. Was off of that one, and see that one just came off of there like that. These are the 2 right here. They gotta go back on the carburetor. We'll put those back on there in a little bit. No worries right now. So take this off of here, like so. There we go. And we got the carburetor and gas tank off of here. Let me get a bowl. Let me get a empty container, jar, and we're gonna pour the gas in here and see how good it looks so far. So let me go grab that real quick, and we'll be right back. All right, I got my jar. If you ever guys went to Cracker Barrel and got home style chow chow relish, that's actually pretty good. A little spicy, but it's pretty good. So it's not gonna look like chow chow when we get through with this, but I want to see what this field looks like. So put you guys right there. I had to get my pliers. I forgot to bring them out here. These are 90-degree crook pliers that I got from Harbor Freight. There, so. Okay, got that off of there. Let's see. What fuel are we dealing with that's in this carburetor, this gas tank? Pretty sure the carburetor is probably the same. Take a look at it real quick and see what's going on with it. It's got a vent on here. Some of these gas tanks have vents on them, so it vents it out. Since these are not vented gas tanks right here, they're right here on the side. So I'll blow that out and make sure that's all clear, because that's in case it gives a issue with it running. So I'm gonna pour this out. Let's see. I'm gonna blow this gas tank out and we'll clean it. I'll spray it with some carburetor spray and clean it out. It's almost empty. The gas didn't smell too bad, but I don't know. We'll see if there's any water in there. We'll pull it up to the sunlight and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so we'll get that a little bit. We'll take a look at that gas tank fuel and see what it looks like. So I'm going to put it over here to the side. We'll leave this over here and we'll take a look at it here in a little bit. That's not my concern right now. We'll let that sit there, do its thing. Move everything out of the way here. Get a paper towel. Let's get a serviette for the situation. You guys watching? If you guys are able to see, I apologize if you're not able to. Try my best. Now you got 2 screws right here, one right here, one right here. So you just want to take these off. Like I said, they're 7mm screws, or you can use a 9/32, whatever tool you have on board to use. There. Now, crazy me, I did not bring my screwdriver out here to pry this. So, let me see if I got one in my truck real quick. Let me go grab one. Sorry about that. Should have had tools on hand. But anyway, I'm going to get underneath here. I'm going to pry on the lip. Like so. Get underneath there. I don't want to drop this. I want to see what we got going on here. We got a little bit of particles. A little bit of particles. Let's see if I get you guys in this here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try to hold myself still. There's some particles in there, some kind of dust or something. There's some schmutz. Let's call it schmutz. As Ken Small Engine would call it, schmutz. So, some schmutz in there. See, look. See all that floating in there? Schmutz. We're going to call it schmutz. Anyhow, let's get that out of there. Let's get that schmutz out of there. Get out of here. Now let's see. Float looks clean. I mean, the main jet looks clear, but let's take it out of here anyway. We're going to clean it all out. Nope. Ooh. Look what I found. You guys see it? Look at that. Right there. Right there. There's some smuts. And that's not going to make it run. Look at that. Look at that schmutz. See? You guys can see? Wow. Alright. Let me go get you guys. Let's get this cleaned out real quick then, shall we? Oh wow. Yeah, that one's gonna run like that. How's that look? Well, you can see through that. Some. We're gonna still clean it out anyway. So anyway, let's get some carb spray. I'll take some compressed air off camera and get this cleaned out a little bit better, but get that out of the way. So we'll see how these gloves will hold out to the we'll go through each orifice here. Alright, that works. Let's clean that out. Let's clean this one out. This is where all the little schmutz was at. That cleaned that out. There we go. Alright, I'm going to let that sit there and air dry. Let's take this off while we're here. You can just pry this. But we're going to clean this all out. We're going to make sure this is all nice and clean. Take a look at the needle. Looks alright so far. Okay. I'll give it a nice little bath. Get all that schmutz off of there. Alright, I'm going to let that air dry real quick. I'll bring you guys back, and then we're going to do final assembly, okay? So I'm going to go clean off my tray, and we're going to put this back together. Alright, we're going to be doing final assembly. Let's look at the fuel real quick that was in here. Let's see if there's any sort of contaminants. I don't see anything. I don't know if you guys see anything, let me know. I don't see anything. I don't see anything that looks like water. It's probably just old gas though. It smells old. We're going to go with its old gas. So, old fuel. And unfortunately those gloves didn't hold up very well, so I guess the 7mm are not very good either. Anyway, off camera I blew all this out. I'm going to clean this out, and then we're going to put it all back together again. I blew all the orifices out, and we're going to do brought some WD-40 because to put this thing back on here for this, you're going to need that because it'll help better. So first, let's get the float here. Get the pin, put it like so in there. What's neat about these, you either slide them in or they snap in. That's pretty cool. So you can just go in here like this, and you just snap them in there. There's the float. Let's put this on here. Like I said, I'm going to put a little bit of WD-40 in here to help get this back on here. See? A lot easier if you put WD-40 on there. It'll come off of there. Like so. Oops. Let's just drop it. Now we're going to put this, it's going to go in this way. So you want your O-ring to go into that little spot right there. There's like a hole right there. Little part right here is going to go in on this side, and it'll snap in. Usually it snaps in. Not too bad. Now this. Now for this, you want this to go this way, because you want this main jet to be getting the fuel that's in the pocket down here. So you want to put it on this way, like so, to get it on there. I just saw some crud on there. Hang on. Hang on, I just saw something I want to get off of there real quick. I didn't trust. Let me get my air blower real quick. Hold on. Okay. Feel much better. Sorry. Anyway, like I said, you want to put it on where it goes this way. Put the O-ring on there. Line up your two holes for your screws. This snaps. Usually it'll just snap on, or a push in, like so. Make sure this lines up, because you don't want that to block your passageway. Now we just put the two screws in here, your 7mm screws you took out, which got the little flat part that looks like a washer in there, like so. Then we get our 9/32 here, like so, and we're going to put it together. and then we're going to drop everything. But anyway, not that bad to do. I still got to go clean out the gas tank. So let me clean out that gas tank real quick. And I'm going to put this together. Let me get that gas tank cleaned out. I forgot to clean that out. Anyway, that assembles that. All good to go. Everything moves like it should. There, and you might want to make sure that main jet, that jet right there, make sure that jet is sticking out right there where it's supposed to. You guys can see it. I don't know, can you guys see it? No. Maybe right there. See that little, you guys can't see it. Let's try this way. You want to make sure that that is sitting where that little part is going to be out right there. So, alright, let me go get the gas tank cleaned out. We're going to put this back together, okay? We're going to put it on the mower and then we're going to see if it runs. Okay, I cleaned out the gas tank. You guys are not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. But I cleaned it all out. I blew it with carburetor spray, and I blew into that vent with the carburetor spray and cleaned that out, so it's blowing through like it should. So the way I do it, I'm going to put the gas, I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. Take a fuel line clamp, like so. I'll try not to get in the way as much as possible. Something I want to do real quick before I don't know if I can reach it from here. Let's see. Wanted to clean that out, sorry, especially where that was. Anyway, put this on here like so. It's only got one hole it's got to go into, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. Slow your boat, John, you forgot something. You forgot something we got to put on here. Gotta put these washers back on here. Well, that's the O-ring. This is almost like a nylon washer. This thing's not gonna run right without that on there. There we go. Anyhow, let's put this on here. Like so. And then, before I put these on here, I try to get the fuel tank and these two tabs, which your two tabs are right here. These two slots right here. So it's easier if you put the fuel tank on first. Get them in there, line them up. There you go. And you take your carburetor and just slide it onto that intake tube. Right there. There we go. Now, I did not blow this stuff out yet. I have not cleaned out the filter yet. So let me clean these off real quick. I'm going to do this real quick while you guys are there, sitting there. Give me 1 second. Let me clean these off. I was going to clean these off camera and I forgot all about it. I popped the thing on, get it, camera on. Didn't even think nothing twice about it. Let me get my air compressor real quick and blow these. See? I even make mistakes. Hang on, you guys can probably see me. See? Not everything I do is off camera. Good Lord. These gloves didn't even make it. Anyway, let's put this. There's your intake, your breather tube. So you're just going to go on here. I got to put it past this, I forgot. I'm going to put it past this. Get that lined up there. Put your breather tube on. Like so. So it's going to look like that. You put it on there. This slides on there, or you want to put some little bit of WD-40 on there to help. It might help too. Slide it on there. Okay, so now we're going to put the 2 screws on there. And that was the 7 9/32 screws. Like I said, we're doing this all hand tools today. No, you don't have to go real tight with these things either. It's got to be snug. Put your 2 screws right there to hold the carburetor onto the air base. And then you got your 2 5/16 screws, like so. I switch bits. And those go right here, like so. And it's going to be a longer video, but I could have done it quicker and, you know, used hand tools. I mean, you know, impacts and all that stuff, making it quicker. But, you know, I just wanted to do one where I just use my hands to do everything. So, you don't have to put those tight either. There we go. I'm going to blow that off real quick. So, I'm going to get that buttoned up real quick. We'll take a look at that pull cord in a minute here. I'll bring you guys back and we'll take a look at that, see what's going on with that. So let me just get this all squared away. And I'll bring you guys back and we'll take a look at this pull cord, see what's going on with it. Alright, I got this all buttoned up here. You just got 2 little tabs you just do with this. Right here, they just go into here. And you put that there. I will clean that out with soap, dish soap and water. That filter at a later time. Let's see what's going on with this recoil real quick here. So I'm going to sit it right here. Let's see what's going on with the thing. Why is it tied up? Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. It's not buttoned down. Let's see what's going on with this thing. It's like they put a sailor's knot in this thing. Can we break it loose? Good night, they put that thing on there. Why did they do it though? I don't know. Oh. I was thinking about doing this off camera, but I'm going to bring you guys along for the journey. Like I said, I don't know why. Why did they tie it up like this? Look at this. See this? Look at this. I don't understand what the reason was behind it. It didn't look like the pull cord was broken. Trying to get this knot out of here. Okay, let me get a pick real quick, and we'll get that freed up. Cause I ain't got it with me, so let me go grab a pick. All right, I got some tools with me, some better tools. I got some pliers. needle nose pliers. I got this. This is what the thing you would use to, you know, get a tire plug. And of course, I got another flat blade screwdriver just in case I need it. But let's try. Let's try this first. I don't want to put another pull cord on here. If this is pull cord, it's good. Let's save it. Wow, they really put a knot on this thing, didn't they? And they're so good you can't even get the thing off of here. There's no need, people, to put a knot like this on here. Unnecessary. That's so stupid. Why would you tie this? Sorry, I'm just a little frustrated. I don't get what the logic behind it. Why would you... I don't get why would you put a knot in here. Trying to figure out a way to get to this thing. There's no way to break it loose. Oh, let me see. If I don't break anything on it. I'm getting somewhere. I don't know if... Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This cord. Okay, got one knot out. Good Lord. Guys, even... Okay, got one out. I need to get this loose. Let's see, maybe get this one out. Let's try this. Okay, got somewhere. Okay. Okay, got it. Good Lord, why would you tie that in a knot? There's nothing wrong with it. Why would you tie that in a knot? Why? Anyway, okay. Let me bring you guys over here to the side real quick so you guys can see. Okay. I'll blow all this stuff off of here. This thing was acting crazy on my nozzle. I had to spray some WD-40 on here. This little part right here was sticking. I had to spray. Okay, let's spray some WD-40 on here. I think I'm about out. Okay. I don't know why that was tied up like that. Anyhow. Oh, let me switch a battery real quick. You guys are running out. Let me put a battery in you guys real quick. Sorry about that. I keep stopping you. I just happened to look and I saw the camera battery is about going dead. And I was like, let me turn this off and switch it out before anything. But anyway, like I said, I sprayed, you saw me spray WD-40 there on there. Now we just got to bolt this back on. And then we got to put the cable back on here. And I'm going to switch this cover out. Here, I'm going to put a different one on here. I could paint it, but I got another one. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go put this on here first. See how that works. Let's put the screws back in there, the bolts. They look like shoulder bolts. Some people call them screws, some people call them bolts. They look like bolts to me, so I'm going to call them bolts. Excuse me. So, take this. Put that on there. Take this, put that on there like so too. I'll have to go get that cable out and that I got from Amazon and see if it works. I looked at it through the part number, the model number on this thing. See, I'll show you guys real quick. This is the model number. It was on here. I don't know if you guys can see it. This deck was made in November 10th of 2016. That's the model number, MP21450. I don't know if you guys can see it, but anyway, I'll show you guys a little bit closer on that model number there. But the engine's from 2016 too, so as well. So let's see how this looks. Well, it's not going to start because there's no fuel in it. So let's just see. So the pull cord, is it short? No, it's long enough. Looks like it. Let's see. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see. Let's just put it on here and see what it looks like. Might have to move that. That's weird. Might have to move that up. That's weird. Usually you put that down so it doesn't affect anything. I guess I might have to put the eye up here instead. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's short. So it only goes to... Well, it ain't got no blade on there either. Might have to put another pull cord on it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Were you guys able to see me? I hope so. Sorry if you guys weren't able to. Like I said, let me get it over here. I'll show you guys what it looked like. Me pulling it. There ain't no blade on here right now. But let's see. Get you guys in the best angle so you guys can see me. See, the pull cord goes out to about right here. So maybe we'll see. I might have to put another pull cord on there. I don't know why they tied it. But we'll figure that out here in a minute. No big deal. So I do got to turn you guys off because I do got to go get the cover for it. I didn't bring it out here. Let me go get it off that junk engine, and it thinks it's this. 3 bolts we got to take off. They're 8mm. I don't know if I'm going to get them off by hand. We're going to try. I'll bring my impact just in case I do. Have to get that off of there, but let me go get that cover real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, this is the other one I got off another. This is parts mower I got sitting in engine. I got sitting in the shed. I'll just take this cover off of that. It was already sitting there loose, so we'll just take this one off. I'll paint it at a later date if it's even worth painting. I don't know. I'm gonna see if it comes off by hand, but I do got my 1/4 impact right here if I do need it. But we're gonna just try the hand way right now, see if it works. Usually they're not on here too tight, and that one wasn't, so okay. I could paint it, but like I said, I already got one. It's just a cosmetic issue. I mean, I could sand it, take all the rust off of there with a wire wheel and clean it or something like that. But I already got one here. I can always clean this up on a later date, and if I need it again for something, no big deal. So, the gasket's still on there. That's good. Not bad. It's just all rough. Look at this. Anyway, here's the other one. Should just be able to pop this on here. The gasket. There we go. I'm gonna put these screws back on here. They almost look like I forgot what they're not self tappers, but they look like it. But they got the little lock things on here too. So there's 3 screws. Get them started. Okay, so I just gotta put a blade on there. You guys see me put blades on, so I'm not gonna bore you guys with putting the camera on, me putting a blade on here. So I'll just throw a blade on here and I'll bring you guys back and I'll show you guys what the blade looks like after I get it on there. So I'm gonna turn the camera off and here, and we'll try I'll see I'll pop a blade on here and see if this works on here. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna make sure that's not here tight. I'm left-handed, so it's easier not to be in their way. So there we go. Let's bring you guys over here. See, it looks a lot better, doesn't it? Looks a lot better. All right, I'll bring you guys back in a couple of seconds, and then we'll see. I'll bring it back down on the ground. All right, I got the blade on there. It's not a very good blade, and I had to actually fight because I didn't have a blade adapter that would work on this, and I had to get one to you know, work for it. So I do got one on here. It's probably not the one that originally goes on here, but I have a blade on here. It's a 21-inch blade. I don't think it's all that great, but I don't really have many decent 21-inch blades, so it's gonna have to be sharpened, but it's straight. That's all that matters. So it's on there. I got the bolt on there with the extra washer on there. So next thing we need to do before we even do anything is I need to put the cable on here. So this is the cable I got. Get you guys here up on the tripod for a second. Get you guys up here. Get you guys set up here. So, you know, I normally don't want to go spend money on cables, but I haven't got to the point yet where I can make them myself. So this is the cable I got for it. It was a off-brand one, Militor 44934 zone control cable for Murray engines. That's the part number, I think, right there for it. But anyhow, I saw the part number on this cable, so it was like $9 and some change. Not too bad. So just gotta take this one off, and I gotta knock some cable ties off of here, so I gotta cut those real quick. And then we should be good to go. I have to bring something to cut these cable ties. So we're gonna at least cut these. I hate to cut them, but I'll put some new ones on there to hold the cable on there. I mean, this cable ain't doing nothing anyway. They try to tie it. Wasn't doing anything anyway, too. Okay, anyway, use that cable tool that I got from Brandon that I bought off of him. This thing's done wonders for taking off cables. And this one I took it off of there, so I don't know if this cable actually works, but anyhow. I don't know if it actually works, but I really don't care at this point. I just want it off of here. It looked like it moved. There we go. One broken cable. It was broken anyway, so it doesn't matter if it worked or not. See, this is the part number I went off of. I don't know if you guys can see it. It said 440934 on there. That's what I went with on there. So hopefully enough, this is the same cable. Oh man, they tied this on here. Get the wire snips. I understand the effort, but for somebody like me that's trying to put it back to close to what it is, I don't like it. Because you're making me. There we go. Finally. Okay. I don't know if this is supposed to have I think it's supposed to have a thing on here to hold this. I might have one to throw on there. First foremost, did I kill the switch? Yeah, I did. I'm going to have to put that back on. Alright, well, let's see if this fits first. There. It looks like we're going to be golden there. Forgot I bypassed that. Alright. Yeah, I need to get the thing to hold that back. I think I might have one. I'll have to grab one for it. I think I have keep having to stop the camera. And I don't want to stop it, so I didn't think about did I bypass that switch. go. Now I just gotta get that spring back on there. That's gonna be a fun job because I didn't have the right tools with me. So, let's see if I can do this. Okay. Man, I hate keep having to stop the camera. Okay. Let me go get the... Oh. Let me bring my tools. Okay, hang on for 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me go grab my tools. Guys, people watch on the mower. Sorry about that. You guys are having to sit there and wait for me to do all this. I should have had my tools out here ahead of time. But I didn't, so that's my fault. It's the life of a small engine. Well, not a mechanic. I just refix mowers to resell them. So let me take this cover off here real quick. I should have thought about that when I put it back on there, that I had the cable for it to hook the spring back up. It's easier to tell if I take this off of here, put it on. Sorry if this is a long video for you guys. I apologize. I try not to make my videos long. I know you guys want to get your interest peaked. So, I'm going to take some vice grips here. Yeah, I got to fix that part. Okay. Well, for right now, we just want to see if it runs, and then I'll get, before this video ends, I will replace that piece. Darn it. I have another end piece, I just gotta get it. I just want to see if it runs first, then we'll worry about that part. What my worry part is it going to run? Then we'll worry about that part right there. Okay. Are you guys still there? Yeah, sorry. Okay, let me go get that end piece real quick. I'll bring you guys back. Okay, I found one in my bin of parts with the nuts and bolts, and I had this, and I got the little screw I can put on here for it. So, it's 5/16 you can use, or 8. There we go. There we go. That fixes that. Alright. Now we can, I think we can start this up now, hopefully. Oh, we need to check the oil, though. Let me get it over here. See what oil we're dealing with here. I can't remember. We checked it on the previous video. I think it had, one of them either had black oil or didn't have hardly any oil. Like I said, I'm doing all this work just to make a few bucks. But I like to have it where it's actually functional. And I'll take this on a test mow and see how it works, because I got something I need to mow with this anyway. So this will work out perfect if I get this going. Okay. According to this, we don't have any oil. It's not registering any oil, but there's something in there. Make sure I'm not on. Might be the angle I'm on too. Let's just see. Let me make sure. I swore it looked like there was oil in there when we checked it before. Can't tell, but it's not registering like there is. Might have to add some oil in here. I don't think there's anything in here. Alright. We need to add some oil. Okay. Alright. We need a little bit of oil. I think I got some oil we can throw in it. Real quick. Let me see if I got anything. Hang on. You guys are going to follow me real quick. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. You guys are going to walk with me. So this... Let me see. I think I got some oil that's sitting here that I wasn't using for anything. Let's see. There's some in that one. It's some, but I don't know how much is in here. Not enough to do anything, okay. Alright, so we're going to need some oil. Alright. I thought I had some sitting. Alright, so we're going to need some oil. Doggone it. I don't think about this stuff when I bring it out here. Well, let's try... I got a little bit of oil I can throw in there. Probably not the right kind to put in here, but it's better to have something in there than nothing. So, this is 10 weight 30 oil. It's synthetic. I know it's not lawnmower oil. I know I'm going to get ragged on in the comments. But I'd rather have some oil in there than not oil in there. So, let's put a little bit of oil in there. It's going to get drained out anyway, so let's just put a little bit in here. Rather have some kind of lubrication than none. That should be okay to this will run it. I don't think we had it running that long anyway when we did it before. There, so. Okay. Let me put you guys back on the tripod here. You guys sit back here real quick. Just broke my tripod. Oh, I just broke that. I just broke my... Oh, great. Alright, I think I got another one of those I can fix. No big deal. I've used that thing so much, taking it off of everything. We'll pull it over a few times before we start it. Also, I need to switch out the spark plug too as well. Okay. It's got oil. I know, like I said, I know it's not lawnmower oil. I know it's not the right oil for it. But it's oil. I'd rather have oil in there than not oil in there. So, put you guys right here real quick. You guys can see. I'm going to pull it over a few times just to get it lubricated. Alright, well, here comes the moment of truth. Got a little bit of fuel in here. I'm not going to put that much in there, just in case we have some issues. I like how it says you can put E10 or E0 in there. Yeah, right. E10 for the birds. Either 87 or nothing for me. Okay. So what do you guys think? It'll start? I think it'll start. I think we'll have no issues with this. So let me get something to hold this down real quick. Hold this down. What do you think? First pull? I think first pull. Let's see. I think, did I prime it? No, I didn't prime it. Not happy. Now she's running off on her own. I'll let this run for a little bit and see if it clears up. It probably won't though. But I'll bring you guys back if it does. Okay, it was still bucking and kicking. Now I took the spark plug off that was on it. This is what it looks like. That one. I don't know if that's the reason why it was bucking and kicking. I don't know. It's probably not the reason why it's doing it. So I'm going to switch it out with one. It's original spark plug for it, Champion. But it looks like it's been there for so long and it's got all this rust on there. So that's probably not a good sign either why this thing's running like it's doing. So I don't know if this is going to cure it. So I switched the spark plug out. I found one. It's not a Champion one. It's called First Fire. I'm not a big fan of those either, but we'll see if it kind of helps it a little bit. This handle I got to fix. It's got a bolt that's missing right there. We'll see. Let's see if it does any better. One thing I'm confused about is I cleaned the carburetor out on it, and you guys saw me clean the carburetor out on it, and for some reason it's running like it's not getting any gas. So I'm kind of confused of why it's doing what it's doing. Well, I'm gonna take. I don't know. I'm gonna think about what I'm doing here. I think I'm just gonna stop the video here because it's been long. It's long in the tooth already. So we'll just leave it here. We'll try to figure out what we're gonna do after that. So I'm just gonna end the video right here. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here because, like I said, it's long already as it is. So I'm just gonna stop it here. We'll try to figure it out what's going on. It's kind of confusing though because I went through the carburetor. I cleaned all the main jets out. I blew through all the passages. I blew it out with air. The whole gas tank was cleaned out. I blew it out with compressed air and blew out the carburetor with compressed air as I put it together, and you guys saw me do it. So I'm kind of confused of why it's running like it's got no fuel. And I cleaned out this. I blew out on this one right here. It's got the little vent through the tank that comes out here through the air filter. I blew that out. Made sure that was all clear. And I blew that little tube. There's a little tube on the carburetor. It's a white one. It's on this side and the inside. I cleaned that out as well. I blew that out with carb spray, and I blew it out with compressed air. So it's venting. I just don't understand why it's acting like it's not getting any fuel. And I thought maybe the spark plug had something to do with it, which it has some rust on it. I don't think the valves need to be adjusted on it. It could be, but I mean it's starting up pretty good. I don't know, let's see. Anyway, you guys leave me some thoughts on it, and we'll start. I'll come back to it. I may check out look at another mower in the meantime. But I'm trying to think of what's going on, because usually on these carburetors, I don't usually have no problem. I can clean them, and they run perfect. So this one's kind of got me puzzled of why it's acting like it's not getting fuel when. I'll give you a prime example. off camera, I'm working on I was working on a push mower for my landlord because I thought he wanted this one. So I did it off camera. I cleaned the carburetor out. It actually was doing the same thing this one's doing. And I cleaned the carburetor out like 2 or 3 times on it, and it's a plastic one. I cleaned all the jets out, cleaned all the holes, blew all through the holes and stuff on the gas tank and all that, and it's doing the same exact issue. It's acting like it's not getting any fuel, so I don't understand what the problem is on it. So I don't think the jets are clear on it. I don't think I have to make the jets any bigger. I don't know. I'll have to look at it and see. But you guys give me your thoughts down below in the comments section, and we'll go from there and see. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna end this video here, and I'm gonna get it out, edited, and put it out there for you guys. You guys can watch it, and you guys give me your 2 cents on it. What you guys think? So if you like today's video, give me a thumbs up here. If you guys are new to the channel, think about subscribing here. Check me out on social media, mostly Instagram. I do Instagram. I don't do TikTok or anything like that. I just mostly stay Instagram there. So you guys can check me out there. Usually I'll try to post some stuff a little ahead of time, if possible, of what I do with anything I work on. If you guys are loyal subscribers, thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it very much there. Also, Artie, if you're watching this, you got the 1K, baby. Congratulations, brother. You deserve it. There. I saw you hit the 1K on there watching one of your videos. So I'm happy for you that you got your 1,000 subscribers. You deserve that. There. So let's... who else can I think of that's in the small engine community that needs to get there to that mark? I know Lawnmower Detective needs it, so check out his channel. Henry Morowski, he needs it. Go check out his channel too. Big Dog Repair. There, mate. If you're watching, hope you're having a good one there. I saw that you using that Aaron snowblower there to clean out that snow up there in Connecticut. I don't miss the snow. But anyway, subscribe to his channel too. He's got some good content as well. I can't think of anybody. There's probably somebody I'm missing out there that probably needs it. But anyway, check out everybody else in our small engine community too. Check out their channels too. I usually have them up there in my about page. You can look at I think I got everybody I can think of in my small engine community on there. So check out their channels too. They got some good content as well. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it as always. Keep on turning those wrenches, y'all. I'll see you guys on the next video. We'll try to figure this one out, okay? I'll see you guys then.